Lil Wayne's candid feelings about not being chosen to headline the 2025 NFL halftime show, a moment that he had long considered his, are clear in a recent Rolling Stone cover story published on April 17. The Grammy-winning rapper, who was born and raised in New Orleans, did not hold back in expressing his deep disappointment over being passed over in favor of Kendrick Lamar. The announcement that Lamar would be headlining the prestigious performance at the Caesars Superdome in his own hometown struck Wayne hard. According to the rapper, the NFL's decision to go with Lamar for the gig felt like a betrayal. He shared that he felt the NFL stole that feeling, referring to what would have been a dream come true for him. It was not just about the honor of performing at the Super Bowl in his own city, but the personal significance of the event for someone who had been deeply involved in the culture and music scene of New Orleans. Wayne confessed to Rolling Stone that the snub left him emotionally wounded. "I don't want to do it. It was perfect," he said of the Super Bowl halftime show, making it clear that he no longer sees performing there as an opportunity he'd cherish. For Wayne, the moment had been taken from him, and despite the excitement the show brought to fans, he could not bring himself to embrace it. In the same interview, Wayne recounted the day of the performance itself, revealing that he did not watch Kendrick Lamar's performance. Instead, he spent the time with his friend Lil Twist, playing pool and stepping outside for a smoke. The rapper's disinterest in Lamar's show underscored how deeply the snub had affected him. "There was nothing that made me want to go inside and see what was going on," Wayne said, expressing his indifference to the spectacle that many of his fans were excited to witness. It's clear that for Wayne it wasn't just about who performed, it was about who didn't. Despite his hurt feelings, Wayne made it clear that he holds no personal grudge against Kendrick Lamar. He doesn't blame the rapper for the situation, understanding that Lamar was simply chosen for the spot. However, he did criticize the overall execution of the halftime show, explaining that the event was missing something that he felt could have been a game-changer. "They could have had some music," Wayne said, alluding to how he felt the show lacked a certain spark or connection with the crowd. "But instead they got rap pin? They ed up," he added, expressing his frustration with the direction the show took. Wayne's comments reveal how personal the Super Bowl halftime show felt to him. He had long believed that it was a moment that was destined for him, a culmination of his years of success and contribution to hip-hop culture. When the announcement was made that Kendrick Lamar would take the stage, Wayne felt blindsided and unprepared for the letdown. His Instagram post at the time reflected the emotional blow, as he admitted that he had thought there was nothing better than that spot, only to be passed over. "So it hurt," he concluded in his Instagram video. The idea of performing at the Super Bowl was something that Wayne had likely imagined for years. As an artist who had contributed significantly to the music industry and had an enduring legacy, being selected for such a momentous event seemed like a logical next step in his career. But when it didn't happen, the disappointment was not just personal, it was a reflection of his belief in his own worth and place in the music world. At this point, it's clear that Wayne has closed the door on ever performing at the Super Bowl halftime show. "I blame myself for not being mentally prepared for a letdown," he shared, acknowledging his emotional attachment to the idea of performing at the biggest stage in the music industry. The hurt from the rejection has lingered, and it's likely that this experience will influence how he views major opportunities in the future. Though Wayne may have moved on from the idea of performing at the Super Bowl, his career continues to flourish, and his legacy remains firmly intact. He is an artist who has made an indelible mark on the world of hip-hop and beyond. Whether or not the NFL ever comes calling again, Wayne's influence in the music world is undeniable. However, this moment of being passed over for the Super Bowl halftime show will likely remain one of the most memorable and emotional experiences in his career. For many of Wayne's fans, the rapper's candid reflection on the situation is a testament to his authenticity and passion. It's clear that, despite his immense success, he's just as vulnerable as any other artist who faces setbacks. And while he may no longer see the Super Bowl as a place where he belongs, his impact on the culture remains as strong as ever. The door may have closed on that chapter, but the legacy of Lil Wayne is far from over.